Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first video of the day in the life of an airline pilot. So first things first, we're starting off at SkyWest Airlines. We're based here in San Francisco, and we're going to be flying the Embraer 175 until we get to a certain amount of hours, and then we'll go ahead and apply for a low-cost carrier. So for this first flight, might be a long one. We got two turns, so we got a John Wayne turn, so we're going down to John Wayne, back up to San Francisco, and then we have a Reno turn, so we're going to go out to Reno, come back to San Francisco. And this is part of our first day on reserve. We have 3 days total on reserve, so tomorrow and on Wednesday, we're also on reserve. See, we get the call to fly. But for today, let's go ahead and get into it, into this day in the life. Currently here at San Francisco, it's around 6:30 in the morning and our flight leaves at 7:55 in the morning, so we got some time here. So I'll see you in the aircraft, and we'll start setting everything up. All right, we're the first ones on the aircraft here, so we go ahead and we got our flashlight on. Let's go ahead and look at the door here. That's where we'll find our airworthiness certificate. Got that on board. We go ahead and look at the 3 gear pins right here. Over to this side, we have our fabric extinguisher, our crash axe, and our PBE. And we go ahead and test the jump seat. Make sure that works. And it does. That looks good there. Our parking brake is set and flaps are up. That's up and that's good as well. Electrical panel is where we want it. Everything's off. Auto for the TRUs, bus ties, and the IDGs. As far as the fuel panel goes, everything else is auto. Good. That's good there. Emergency lights are off. Seatbelt, no smoking signs are off as well. Windshield wipers are off. That's good there. Electrical pump A is off. Everything else is auto. Everything on the electrical panel looks good there. We have gear down. That's good. The rat is just is stowed and not deployed. Engine start stop switches are in stop. That's good there. Like I said, flaps are up and speed brake is up. So those are just kind of things we look for. The security checklist. Now we go ahead and power on the aircraft. So we'll get battery 1 on, and we get battery 2 to auto. And ground crew forgot to connect the GPU, so we'll get the GPU connected. Before we connect the GPU, we're going to go ahead and make sure that we got enough voltage on the battery. We'll kind of wait for it. All right, we got 27 volts. That is good there. We go ahead and connect the battery. And we go ahead and turn off the flashlight. And let's go ahead and get some lights going. All right, we'll go ahead and get into our seat here, and we'll continue on with all of the setting up. But I'll meet you a little bit later when we're done setting up the aircraft and we got our flight plan done. All right, good morning, guys. FS Realistic decided not to work, so we're going to do a walk around just with the drone camera here. We're just going to walk around the Embraer 175, making sure that it's airworthy. I'm going to start underneath here, just kind of check all the pitot tubes. We'll have to remove all the pitot tube covers, obviously, but just checking everything looks to be in good condition. Come in here, check out the gear, making sure the gear looks good. No flat tires and everything like that. Everything looks good here. We go ahead and take a look at the engine. Make sure there's no cracks in the fan blades. Everything looks good there. Leading edge of the aircraft, nothing looks out of sort. Make sure all the static wicks are there as well. You come over here to the gear, and we'll make sure that the gear looks good and the brakes aren't worn and everything like that. That looks good there. Coming out over the tail, make sure everything else on this side also looks good, which it does. And we'll go ahead and check this gear. That looks good as well. And we'll go around here, check the leading edge. and that looks good. And we can check this fan, that looks good. And that's it. And here's our takeoff information here. So we got our gross weight and we got all of our information here. As far as the takeoff goes, V1 is 132, VR is 136, V2 is 143, VFS is 192. Our zero fuel today is going to be 67,634, and that is within limits excel height of 1,000 feet.
Go 5462, 7 Alpha Jackson. Go 5464, sounds ground, stand by. Sorry, 5462, stand by. Go 5462, I got an amendment for your departure. Let me know when you're ready to go. We are on Bravo. 5338 Kilo Alpha ramp. Kilo Alpha to ramp, so it's 5336. Go 5462, clear to Vancouver via the truck and 2 departure. Everything else is the same. It's the truck and 2, grateful, then it's previously cleared. Find me the truck and 2. Alright, clear Vancouver, truck and 2, grateful, everything else is the same. Scott 5462. 5462, runway 1 right, taxi Alpha, Alpha 1. 1 right, Alpha, Alpha 1, Scott 5462.
Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and line up with the runway. We'll go ahead and take off.
It's 5473, 28 left, clear to land, wind 2808.
I'm just gonna ignore all the AI traffic.
1734, contact mark at departure. Ship 1734.
1, rotate. Gear up.
It's 749, heavy winds, 280 runway 1 right, clear for takeoff.
Guys, 749, heavy, clear for takeoff, 1 right.
I missed it, was that an ops vehicle calling there? 36, what you got? Charlie, November open, Bravo, Bravo, time now is 33. Sounds like a plan. Sky 4678 left at, looks like Tango there, or Delta if you missed it, contact ground 118.
That's
1734, contact Mark Cal.
Thumbs up. Alright, LA Center is online. We're beginning our descent via the Tilt 2. We're going to continue to descend down here, and we'll catch up with you guys once we're on final approach, and I'll go ahead and show the approach to landing into John Wayne. But I'll put in a few cinematic clips of us descending into John Wayne.
Local approach, good morning, United 1416, flight level 190.
United 1416, SoCal approach, welcome on board at Seaview, cleared ILS, runway 25 left approach.
Roger, Seaview, cleared ILS, runway 25 left, United 1416.
I request an ILS for 208 Alaska 221 if possible.
Alaska 221, yeah, should be able to accommodate that. Expect sectors for the ILS, runway 20 right.
Technical ILS 20 left on after the dawn, thanks.
Hawaiian 3, have your passing 600.
Hawaiian 3, rear to contact, climb V at the summer 2.
Number 2, Hawaiian 3. Kilo Sierra 407 landing assured.
Sierra 407, roger that. Welcome to LA and thanks for flying.
Minimums 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Auto brake.
Skies 5350.
Alright, here we are in John Wayne. Just gonna go ahead and deboard, reboard passengers, and wash, rinse, repeat, and head back up to San Francisco. I'll see you once we're in San Francisco. Just vacate off to a left. Go ahead and start the APU. We'll get the landing lights off, and we'll go ahead and get our taxi lights on, strobe lights off, and we'll go ahead and taxi in to Foxtrot 7 is going to be our gate. Alright, made it to the gate. We're going to be doing our deboarding. I'm going to go into the terminal, get some lunch, and then we got one more turn. We're going out to Reno, and then back, and then that'll be complete this one-day trip. Alright, you guys, we are finished boarding here pretty soon in Reno. We're going to reload passengers in Reno. Already got the aircraft finished, ready to go, ready to load back up. Once we go to San Francisco, that will be the end of our trip for our 1 day. We have 2 more days of reserve blocks, so we'll see if we get used for those 2 days. But thank you guys so much for running this journey with me, and stick around. I'll see you in San Francisco. Guys, we made it back to San Francisco. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey for our first day as a SkyWest first officer. Flew down to John Wayne, back up to San Francisco, over to Reno, and back to San Francisco. So I did 2 turns out of San Francisco for today's 1-day trip. No overnighting, which is nice, but we're going to go ahead and stay here in San Francisco, and we'll see you flying for the next 2 days of reserve. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for everything. There's a Discord link down in the description if you our Discord, as well as making sure to hit that subscribe button and you hit that like button. And let me know what else you guys want to see on this channel. I appreciate everyone. Thank you guys so much, and have a good one.